He's out. He's out. Had to happen. You don't get circumcised, beat up, pimp slapped, and expect to keep your job. Julian Lopetegui is sacked, fully relieved of his duties for the managerial job. And the funny thing about the statement that Real Madrid made was that the quality of the squad doesn't reflect the quality of what is happening on the pitch, which is half true. Yes, Varane is a tier 1 defender, Ramos tier 1, tier 2. Benzema is trash though. So what's happening there? And even when you look at Varane, Bendrich and people, there are people who are definitely aging. So again, I don't really know whether the whole quality thing may be fully right, because how is Benzema on the Ballon d'Or shortlist? That makes no sense. So Solari, coach of the B team, he is going to obviously be the man who will now take over proceedings. Let me just, what's his name? 3 years. Santiago Solari. And we'll be taking over. And look, craziness. So Lopetegui, you messed up your chance of coaching your country at a World Cup. Something very few people get the chance to do for your dream job of being Real Madrid manager. And now, whether you want to call it karma or not, you now pretty much got sacked after 14 games. And I think when you look at Lopetegui, he will just think back and be like, damn it, this is like the worst case scenario. I didn't get the chance to coach Spain at a World Cup, and I will go down as one of the worst Real Madrid managers ever. Like, I mean, when you look at as far as records go, performances and results, he will go down as one of the worst Real Madrid managers ever. So I think it's going to be a way where he's going to take a lot of time and really think. But I think moving forward, let's see what Solari does. Because I think he's been brought in as an interim, and people are thinking that maybe let them just walk out because talks with Conte have hit a standstill. So the idea is that Solari stay there for a few games while we work at the contract talks. What if Solari does well? What if they start playing better, start getting results, and they start actually really getting on point? Then they might say, wait a minute, these boys are really, they're really rocking with the boy Solari. Let's just keep it as is for now. But yeah, man, it's should this have happened earlier? Perhaps so. Because he really should have been relieved of his duties a lot earlier. I think especially after that Levante game, you say to yourself that, you know what, this is not really going to change. And you're going up against Barcelona, especially going up against Barcelona. That would have been the perfect time to bring in a whole new manager, a whole new coach. Because when you bring in a whole new manager and a whole new coach, they will be far more hyped for that game. And even if they lose the game, maybe they don't lose it in that manner. But for Real Madrid, I think as much as the manager takes some blame, Perez has to take some of the blame as well. The players have to take some of the blame as well, because you have to play at a higher level. You've got to do better. Yes, it's a bad situation, a system you don't feel comfortable in. You've got to do better, because prove that you are as good as people say that you truly are. For Perez, bro, you sack Lopetegui and everything. It doesn't absolve you of the fact that you did replace Cristiano. And I don't say you don't get a Cristiano clone. You bought nobody. Who the hell is Mariano? So, and for Lopetegui as well, remember, you have to know what a manager is about. How did you know that this guy was going to work well for this team? You have to find the right manager for this team. And that goes to people like Perez and so forth. So yeah, for Real Madrid, man, it's a new era under a new dude. And I think for him, I think definitely what they will want to do is forget that whole pass intricate thing. Let's just have a system that suits them. I think for Lopetegui, I just think the main issue was that he was trying to enforce a theory onto this team, which obviously did not work. I think the manager that has to look at the team and say, you know what, let me find a system that best suits and best embellishes these players. I'm not going to enforce anything upon them. I'm going to create a system that best suits them where they can truly flourish. Maybe copy and imitate slightly with a few tweaks what Ancelotti did and what Zidane did. Thanks for watching the video. For even more analysis, head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.